Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'll be taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie figure. Well, Sonic. This is done by, of course, Jakks specific. These have been appearing at Walmart's, and I was figuring on picking it up. It was pretty interesting to me. Plus, for $15, you can't beat that, which I'll go into about that here in a little bit. But let's take a quick look at this packaging. See the figure on the front, everything. There is no accessories with this figure. There's a nameplate, of course, artwork from the movie. Here's the back, a little bio up here on the top. This says Sonic is on a roll, saved the world twice, but who's counting, and has the two besties for his team, but they will be enough to handle a devastating new threat, which in the wave you get Tails, Shadow, and also Iroh Robotnik. So, having looked at all that, let's get this guy cracked open. So now after getting this guy out of the packaging, this is a really cool action figure. For 15 bucks, you don't get no accessories, but you get a lot of articulation, a lot of sculpt and detail, and not too much paint, but still. It's a cool figure. Now, some people are saying, oh, this is like SH Figure Arts articulation. It's pretty close, but it's not there. It is missing some points compared to a Figure Arts. But let's take a close look at his detail. This head sculpt is spot on to Sonic. That looks like him. You know, the shoes are done real well, the gloves are done. It's just a really impressive looking figure. And it's under 20 bucks. You know, why can't Hasbro or Mattel or any of those companies put detail into their action figures like Jakks has done here? I mean, seriously, this is unbelievable. The posability you get on this guy is also really cool. You know, you get all the joints here that you need to put him in a lot of cool poses, some dynamic posing as well. But he's just aesthetically really cool looking, just to look at. I mean, honestly. Now again, like I said, there is no accessories with these figures. I do wish they came with, maybe he came with like his little bag that held the rings or some other stuff like that. But anyway, what can you do? Again, 15 bucks. Should it come with accessories? Yes, maybe at least one like the other Jakks video game Sonics do, but it is what it is. You make up lack of accessories for a lot of posability. And he is a little top heavy because the back of the head is pretty long. So he will fall over if you don't balance him out properly. So make sure you do that. But he is aesthetically, like I said, that face looks perfect. Looks like Sonic from the movies. It's painted real well. It's sculpted real nicely. Posability, I don't have any loose joints on this. So let's quickly bring in some figures to compare. Let's bring some figures in to compare. But first, let me try to stand him up. He, like I said, they like to fall back if you're not careful. They like to fall back a lot. So for your comparison, here is the man himself. Let me turn the camera up a little bit. Sorry. There is Plastic Man. And then here's the figure that's also part of this wave. If you did not watch the Collector Fusion stream last night, Geek Fusion TV or Collector Express, we do them every Friday and Saturday. I unboxed this guy, Shadow, which, compare the two, these look unbelievable. These two are just absolutely the best of the bunch. You have to get these if you can find them at your local Walmart, especially Shadow. Shadow just looks intimidating. And of course, he is voiced by Keanu Reeves, who people have been debating, is he a good choice, is he not? I'd say when we get the next trailer and hear him talk more, I think we will determine how he is. But aesthetically pleasing. They're both really awesome figures. They both do have the same amount of articulation. So there's that. So really, I'm just going to get him in a pose, and then I'll go into my final thoughts. So anyway, as my quick final thoughts on this figure, I know I repeated myself a lot in this review, but again, there is not much to talk about here. It's a $15 action figure, which is probably the best price point for figures like this. You get 22 points of articulation on him, enough for a lot of dynamic poses, as I said, and it just looks accurate to the Sonic movies, which is great. This is probably the best thing you can get. Now again, there's Dr. Robotnik as well. There's also Shadow, as I showed as I did show him off. But there's also Tails 2, which I will probably pick up those other two, hopefully, later on. But, again, he's a great figure, an absolute must. You need to pick this up. Don't skip out on this wave. I promise you, it is worth every penny when it comes to these action figures. Anyways, guys and girls, that is all the time I have for today. I appreciate y'all stopping by. You know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, share. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, take care.
Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man. Always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man.